How do you like scary movies if you don't like accelerated noises?
No, because it's like, like when it's slow. I don't like
Every scary movie ever.
No, not all of them.
Gink, gink, gink.
What
is this murder that I was doing, by the way? What is it? I'm a murderer in like a PG movie. I gotcha. There's just like a judge that like judges your everyday banter in your life. How much more anxiety do you think you need besides a judge holding up a scorecard every time you banter with somebody? Like you walk away with a conversation and you're already like, wow, that could have gone better. That was awkward. And then you walk into a guy who's like 3. Like, and then you go like this, out of what? What's up, all you SuperSour fans? And welcome to another episode of Florida and Friends.
And it's hotter than the hell out there.
Hey, ho-ha, you're back. You're here. We're all doing it again here at SuperSour. And you're back for, I know why you clicked on it, because you're here for another episode of Florida and Friends. As you saw in the intro, you know what it is. It's your boy Joe, the whitest Puerto Rican you know, one half of the greatest zero-build Fortnite Twitch streaming team there is on the internet that you know of. Okay, I'm here with Reese the Relentless, Reese the Reese's, Reese the rent doer, the rent payer,
Homicidal tire.
Yeah, homicidal tire. Got any of the accolades you want to put on it?
Yeah, I got Twitch, homicidal tire.
That's good. Hell yeah. I think anybody would be more impressed with what I was doing for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just adding to yours.
Yeah, you were actually bummed. You were like, well, no, I'm pretty good with what you gave me. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Pretty okay with that.
Yeah, could you imagine somebody calling you out with like introing you with like the greatest nicknames ever, and you're like, wow, that was so nice, and then they look at you and they go, and what do you have to say for yourself? How much cooler can
Reese's Pieces?
How much cooler do you think you can make yourself?
Reese's strapped with the pieces.
Oh, and that's how you do it. I have this innate ability, as we've said here on the podcast, where my team has this innate ability too. I can tee them up and they just knock that shit not out of the park, because this is a tennis match. So they spike it down and they cry. Man, good job. It's like,
I'm gonna put a little thing there.
Nice. All right. So, you know how it goes on Florida and Friends. It's an episode where we like to find out all the crazy shit that's been going on recently in Florida, or that has happened, or, that will happen. You never know. And we report it to you wherever you're at, wherever you're from, because you may not get the full extent of what's going on here. And what's best about seeing these videos from somebody like us is you're seeing it from people who have lived in Florida a very, very long time.
Pretty much our whole lives.
A very, very. I was trying to go Boston, and I turned into a baby when I was doing that.
You little Boston baby.
Yeah.
Little Boston.
You know what I think it is? You got to get the Boston accent, and then you can say very. You can't say. You try to jump into Boston with very. You're gonna go very. You guys, I have a very important announcement to make.
Rabbits over here.
So there's no winner in this competition except for all of us. We are the winners for seeing how crazy these people are, and you can get some input onto what's really going on. You can really see what's going on from a Floridian's mindset. As we always try to encourage you guys, please, for this segment, if you have any videos you want to send in that you want to have more analyzed by a Floridian, please send them in. We'll check it out for you guys.
SuperSourjir@gmail.com.
That's where you'll send it. And speaking of where you're sending stuff, and speaking of plugs, let's plug real quick. Yeah. So we'll get that out of the way before we start the episode. If you don't know already, you can find us on all social media, SuperSourjir. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also find us on Patreon. We are there. We don't have any content yet, but content is coming very soon, and the levels are being remade right now. You can follow us and support a local business there on Patreon, patreon.com/SuperSour. Am I missing anything? Oh, you know what else? I am missing something. Twitch.tv/SuperSourGames. Twitch.tv/SuperSourGames, where you can watch me and Reese play Fortnite, Fall Guys. You can also follow Reese on Twitch.tv/HomicidalTire, where she'll play Sims. She'll also be playing Sims on our channel.
Sometimes maybe I might play like Fall Guys on my Homicidal Tire. I don't know. I might switch it up, but it's mostly Sims for sure.
Yeah.
I like building. It's building Sims.
Right. But hit us up. Hit us up on any of that. And we don't have it on right now, but as you've seen in the past episodes, go check out the past episodes so you can see our merch that we have available. It's all made to order, custom colors. The letters is we have that one style letter, and we put it anywhere on the shirt for you how you'd like it. We do have some other phrases. If you would like to know some of the other phrases that we have available, just ask us and we'll tell you what's up. Other than that, please, while you're here, since we have your gripped attention, do me a favor. Tie-dye that like button. Tie-dye that subscribe button. Tie-dye that follow button on our social medias. Insta social medias. Reese likes to do this thing where I look over and she's going, "You fucking idiot." And also, tie-dye that share button. Because remember what we used to say, and we mean it still. Share it to somebody you hate. Share it to somebody that you hate. And they'll know once they see this, because they'll go, "Why'd they share this to me?" And then they'll see this part and go, "Motherfucker."
Do you ever think you haven't talked to somebody for, I don't know, like 5 years because you hate them so much? That is a perfect person to send this video to.
100%. 100%. The one, you know what else you can do is somebody you're expecting that you send raunchy videos to, and like crazy, they'll be like, "Oh man, he's sending me a good one today." And then you send them this and they go, "This is good too.
This is all right.
This is good too. This is good too." And that's what we want to be able to give you guys.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. Anything above and we're not happy, we don't want to go for that. I'm sorry. Oh man. So we have my favorite lineup, in my opinion. Obviously, duh. What a stupid thing to say. Can I talk about something real quick?
Yeah.
I want to get something off my chest. I want to rant about something.
Get it out.
I hate physics, and I hate physics more and more every day. And I hate physics no more than I do in Florida, because in Florida, you know, in the places that are like it, which is like 2 in the United States, in Florida, anything that can aggravate you on a day-to-day basis is tenfold because of the heat and the humidity. If you're outside dealing with any type of small frustration, you cannot imagine how much you want to, if you've never felt violence in your life and like the need to want to hurt somebody, don't be around somebody in that moment, because you'll be like, "Wow, I cannot control myself. I've never felt this before. I think I'm going to rip somebody's cheeks off. You know, I'm not going to clap those cheeks. I'm going to smack those cheeks." Both sexual.
Pretty hot.
And what I mean by I hate physics is like dated, like, I don't think people talk about this enough. Daily life physics, like when your pocket gets caught on the door handle, or when you're trying to pick something up a bunch and you just keep dropping it, or it's just like that one moment where you go, "Why isn't this fitting the way it's supposed?" Like it, because physics, because the world, because life. Yeah. And when that's happening, when you're in a nice breezy state and it's nice out, you're like, or you're just inside, you're like, God, that was annoying. But when you're sweat dripping down your face, breathing in your exact sweat and heat, and just touching nothing but hot around you, like you're actually in a mildly active volcano, and then you drop your phone and you go to pick it up and it drops again, you might hit a baby. You might do that. You might cause petty crime and kick somebody's hubcap. What?
So, like, to sum this up, basically, like, fuck gravity.
Yes.
Fucking object stays in motion.
Yes.
That's always in motion. Blah,
Yes.
blah, blah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
that's what we're talking about here is physics.
Absolutely. Well, how much I don't like physics.
Yes.
And, you know, it's just to say of, like, it's what can really make your day. It's like one thing can happen in your day, but if that happens a bunch of times in your day, that one thing becomes monumental. Let me give you an example. I want to tell you a story of I was at work a couple weeks ago, and hot, obviously hot, so hot out. It's so hot outside every day. And I was sweating my ass off, and I tend to have this aggressive personality about me sometimes. I tend to walk around angry. People at Target that used to know me would, vouch for this and be like, yeah, man, he just walked around like nobody wanted to approach him. He just looked angry.
At Target, when I worked with him, he seemed so sweet and so cute. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Who is that guy? As Conor McGregor once said, who the fuck is that guy? Who's he? Anyway, gross, bitch. No. Why did I grab my beer like this? Anyway, so I just had so many incidents like that, like with reeling up my hose and dropping my gloves and just missing my turn. That's another thing, especially in data, you miss your turns. Like, it's all hot out in Florida, you miss your turns. Oh my God, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Hey, I'm walking here. Oh,
let me get a bagel.
Yep, let's drop it all right now. I think that's all of it, though, right? So it's all that's happening, and it's leading me to be boiling point on top of the sun, boiling my actual brain, right? So I'm walking up to this person's house, and I'm sweating, and I think I was just about to finish their house, and they're walking out towards me, so I know they want to talk, and I'm walking up, and I am, that's how I look, and I'm sweating, that's how I look, and I'm not even making eye contact with them, and I see this nice lady just sticks out a popsicle.
Oh.
In the Florida heat, it was like a desert mirage. It was beautiful, and it was red popsicle. It really popped. Not since I was a child had I looked at a popsicle and gone, like my mouth watered, like I had glowy eyes like in the cartoons. So the woman follows up on her sweetness by going, her first phrase saying, "It's fruit." That's all. Her only two motions to me are handing this popsicle out and then saying, "It's fruit." She needs to be protected at all costs. I grab the popsicle. I thank her a million times. And then she goes off to talk to her husband. And that's when I got upset because I knew I could never marry this woman. And
I died a little.
So I go back into my truck. I'm so excited to eat the popsicle, right? But I pull up to the next stop. And I'm struggling with the popsicle to get it out for some reason. I have sweaty hands and I'm slipping all over the plastic. And before I can have a moment of patience, I crack the popsicle. Not gonna get too mad. Upset, have a moment of awe. Have one of an awe moment. But when you have an awe moment, if it's followed up by something worse, that awe moment, explosion. Okay? So I have the awe moment, And then I finally get the popsicle out, right? And I'm eating the stick part, okay? I got the part on the stick. And I'm like, but it's only a small part. That half was more like a 3/4 snap. So I'm eating the small part, and it's oh my God. You guys, in an adult age, if you haven't had a popsicle on a hot Florida day, highly recommend.
Shouts out my mom who always has popsicles.
Does she? What kind of popsicles does she keep on hand?
All kinds.
All kinds.
She has fruit kind. She has like those
Red Rockets?
and she gets those sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes too.
She get the one that have like multiple fruit layers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, those ones too.
You know what I hate is when houses have them on stock and they'll be like, go grab one, but all they have is like orange and like whatever because they didn't stock back up.
I love the orange ones too.
Well, you're a good person to have around for those popsicles. So I eat the stick part, and then I don't exactly remember what happened. Again, I'm pretty sure it was a force of nature slapping me in the balls, but basically what happened is I was enjoying it and just having this pure bliss moment, and the stick dropped from my hand, and I think it was going to drop on my phone, and I didn't want it to get all sticky and gooey, so I had a fumble freak moment, and then I dropped the plastic part that had the other half of the popsicle. It landed on my lap safely, but safely on the opened in part of the wrapper where the popsicle slid out, and I watched it in slow motion doom music fall to the fucking end of the bottom of my truck where there's a bunch of dirt and grass and nasty stuff. And I screamed. I screamed in my truck. I screamed so loud. You know that scream where you want to cry but you scream instead and then some tears come out? That's how loud I screamed over a fucking popsicle. And that is a story to tell you how hot it is in Florida and how ridiculous it is when physics don't want to match up. And all you want to do is eat a popsicle, but you can't because, what's his name, Newton?
Yeah.
Newton says you can't.
That's the gravity guy.
He says you can't. That's why you can't have a popsicle.
Yeah.
It was really rough.
I remember because you called me. Yeah, you called me that day. That's I literally went on a break at work.
I said it was an emergency.
Yeah.
I said I need to talk to you.
Oh no. My God, is he okay? No, he was not okay.
It's, but we're here to bring you some content, so let's get into these videos. What do you say, guys? You want to start the show, right? Let's do it. Let's get into our first video here. So, just to paraphrase here, we don't know for sure that these guys are in Florida, but from two Floridians ourselves, from the design of the house, the way everybody's dressed, the vibe, and the party, we're going to say this is straight from Florida.
Definitely, I would say that.
Right. I can't wait. Let's hit our opening clip.
It was the bell! Well, whoever fucking broke them can come fucking look for the screw. I'm fucking pissed. No joke.
So mad.
I'm not fucking joking. Whoever fucking broke them can come look for the goddamn screw. These sunglasses are discontinued, and I can't buy them again. So whoever
The one who did it.
She actually
look
did.
for the goddamn screw on the ground. I'm just telling you right fucking now.
The one who got way too wasted at
fucking break someone's shit
fucking
and not
noon.
fucking either pay for it or find the fucking broken piece.
So there was a lot going on there. Whole lot going on. So a man's mad about his so Florida, by the way. There's just a bunch of bros with like backwards hats. Everybody's wearing gym shorts. All the girls are wearing short shorts and bikini stuff.
My guess is these are vacationers here.
100%. Yeah, they do. They are not residents.
Yeah, no, because you'd be wearing jeans. Let's be real.
Maybe
Almost everybody
sweats,
wears, like,
pajamas, maybe.
Yeah, pajamas or like basketball shorts.
Which they all are, but they are doing it in a bro college sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I absolutely love that. There's no doubt that this guy the next day had to have a moment of like, okay, guys, so it was in my bag, and I just want to say that's so not me. I don't want to freak out like that on you guys. I just want us to have a good time on this vacation. Let's have a good time,
Yeah. Or he realized that they were actually just in his pocket, And he's the one that broke them.
Oops a diddles, guys. Oops a daisies.
See, I found the screw that was missing in my pocket.
You know what? Didn't check my shirt pocket. Here it is, right there. You know what? Oh, God, guys, you wouldn't believe it. I went to brush my teeth later. It's in my cosmetics bag. Right? I mean, because a guy doesn't normally bring it. Who would have think to put it in there? But, I mean, I did, you know? You know what I'm saying? Right, we're cool bros. Why is he there with everybody? Why are you there? He's such a prima donna. And shouts out to the chick who just threw up in the sink.
I've been there.
Dude, she rules. That's so funny. Yeah, she I like how they had to have a moment of being like, can you see this bitch being crazy? Like, they had to point out everybody being crazy when it's like, it's literally just him and her. But I like the throw up bitch. She knows how to give a good time. Yeah. She's not going to let the throw up stop her either. She turned around and laughed.
That's me.
You know what? Hold on. Do you think the situation was just so funny that she threw up because it was so... I mean, obviously they're drinking. But she's, you're laughing so hard you throw up. You ever laugh so hard you throw up?
If anybody knew me from high school that's watching this, absolutely. If I have too much of any emotion, I'm throwing up, actually. I would throw up because I'm sad.
Also...
laughing too much. Crying. Mad. I throw up all the time.
Do you think that these guys messed with him and stole whatever the fuck he's talking about? And they're like, dude, it's Balenciaga or whatever the hell.
He has the sunglasses.
Right, but there's like a screw he's missing.
Yeah.
So they took the screw.
The screw
I think so.
They had glasses repair case and...
I think that these are kids that are willing to go like, what would just set Anthony off? I bet if we took...
drinking milk, Anthony.
I bet if we just took the screw from his glasses, because they'd be like, because if you just take his glasses, he'll go, okay guys, give me my glasses, like if somebody has my glasses, because like he would know, like he obviously cares about his glasses.
He has the glasses.
But if you take the screw, you can easily be like, dude, nobody has the screw, man. Why would we know that?
Seeing the aggressive amount of women that are there, I can 100% guarantee they didn't do that.
There's like 3 guys there. I feel like they'd mess with their board.
I don't think so. I don't think they did. I think they're too busy trying to fuck those ladies.
100%. I mean, they were all in the kitchen. He rolled up on them. He said, who the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
So what I think happened is this guy set his sunglasses down, right? And then these drunk girls came up and they're like, oh my God, look at how cute. And they were like trying to put them on and shit. Boom, screw popped out. Screw loose. And they're like, we're just gonna...
Oh, jeez. Maybe he'll think Daryl did it. No way he blames us. We're hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would a gay man blame a hot girl?
It's very Florida, this situation. I mean, even if they themselves are not from Florida, well, Florida certified. Here from SuperSour, you guys. If you're seeing this review on your video, certified Floridians from us. You guys played the part. You were partying. There's somebody who's pissed off. You're laughing at them. There's some people who are shocked. That one girl who's like the whole time she's like, that's the first time that guy spoke out. Obviously, you guys are doing it right. That's how you do it here in Florida. Florida is where you come to be insane, have a party, retire. There's a lot of
murder homeless people.
A lot of different ways, a lot of different things.
Prostitutes, shouts out Green River Killer.
Yeah.
What he did.
Yeah, you fish. People like to fish here.
Fishing for those dead bodies in the Green River.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of walking on the beach. There's a lot of beach bars. You know what I mean?
Walking on the beach that Dexter threw the dead bodies of pedophiles and shit in.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when those feet were washing up on the beaches?
Was that here?
I'm pretty sure it was in Florida.
Well, I'm not gonna accept. Pretty sure. No,
I'm sorry,
don't throw dirt on Florida's name.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It was actually in the Gulf of Mexico, so it was in Florida.
Close enough.
Texas.
Close enough. Okay, that was a fun video. That's a good way to start. I think we just have some short ones. You ready to start? Ready to just kind of cycle through these next few ones?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You watching bowling over there?
Yeah.
This is okay. This is a guy from Australia, actually. Certified Floridian, though.
For sure. That's how Australians are, honestly.
Oh, wow. Can I be honest with you about something?
You don't like Australians.
No. Well, I don't. You're right. But I think I'm coming around.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I still don't want to go to their place because
Australia.
The monsters that are there, yeah. There's only like a few percent of the under the water that's discovered. Yeah, the creatures that are over in Australia, I feel like there's only like 4% discovered. It's disgustingly overly huge. But that being said, you're right. They are basically just Floridians, and I'm gonna have to give them respect where respect's due. But I will say that the more I see some stuff, the more I'm like, hell yeah. I keep having to say nice things about them, and I think I'm coming around. I think I've come around.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Are the men stereotypical women beaters? Absolutely, but I don't think we should live by those stereotypes anymore. I feel like if anybody knows about like the populated areas in Australia, they're pretty, they're a lot better about that.
I know not much about Australia except for the things that I didn't like about it. So I'm gonna have to change that.
Shouts out the founders of Australia.
But to be fair, all you did was stack on another thing that's not very good about Australia.
Well, I mean, they were literally founded by prisoners. So.
Yeah,
you can't really.
Weren't we all? I don't know.
Well, we.
Okay, that's for another episode of SuperSour.
Let's see. How is America founded?
How about we just watch this Australian fight an alligator in the name of Florida? How about we do that? My man took a frying pan. He said, "Give me the biggest frying pan we have."
That's probably his gator pan.
That is probably his gator pan.
Yeah, he keeps it ready. It's hanging on the wall by the door.
That's great. Yeah, he definitely for sure has a pan that has a label above it that says gator pan, 100%.
Yeah, there's no way.
100%.
We have those in Florida too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we all have those.
Oh.
Yeah, a gator pan?
Yeah, I mean, no, 100%. I mean, I grew up with a gator pan.
Literally hanging on the wall right now.
Yeah, even if you live in an apartment, you keep gator pan around.
Absolutely. You never know.
No doubt.
Pets.
No doubt that's the neighborhood gator that they just have to beat up every once in a while because it keeps coming around.
Every now and again.
Yeah, its name is...
You can't kill him. There is gator killing season, though.
Gator hunting season.
That's a thing.
Then the gator comes around. He goes, "Old man hunting season, gator hunting season." It's actually the Daffy Duck and Donald Duck of the gator swamp area that they are at.
There's also iguana hunting season in Florida.
Is Australia really just the same climate, basically?
It's a little drier. It's a dry heat for the most part. I know when you're watching
this looks like a straight swamp, though.
It's really not. It's very dry out there.
Why would alligators be out there?
Well, gators and stuff, they love sunbathing. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's lakes and stuff in Australia. It's just the actual atmosphere outside, it's very dry for the most part.
Listen,
obviously at the coast it's different.
All I can say at this point is we've done a lot of videos of a lot of news coverage. Check out the old episodes of SuperSour news coverage videos.
Who's got news?
Who's got news? And alligators attacking dogs is a epidemic here in Florida. So if anybody, I don't care if you're an old man, middle-aged man, child, you attack a gator and get away with it, you have our respects. You get a cheers from us, old man from Australia. Thank you for doing a good deed. That was a smack for all the dogs that have been eaten. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is a good callback to one of our previous episodes. Check this out.
To do this. Watch this.
Oh my god. It's just a ball of green. Yeah, let it play again. Wow.
Look at
the ones that are disappointed is so
those
funny.
Iguanas.
So funny. The ones that are disappointed. Look at that ball of green. I mean, that's incredible.
You know, they have signs down in South Florida, not where we are. But they say, look out for falling iguanas.
Oh, because they fall asleep, right? They fall asleep in the tree. Do you think...
when it gets cold out, they literally freeze.
Oh.
They become frozen, and they just...
In South Florida, so like you talking about like in like 60-degree weather, they get...
Yes. They are reptilian, and they... and like...
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're right.
Yeah. They freeze. They freeze. Usually they'll snap out of it, you know, once the sun hits them or whatever. But they freeze up, and then they just drop out. They've killed people. People have died from iguanas.
How heavy is an iguana?
There are some that are like 6 foot long. So.
Oh, okay. Wow. 6 foot? I'm 6 foot.
I know. Listen, those things eat cats down there.
Listen, I just want to tell...
An iguana ate my neighbor's cat, and if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, but that's what happened to Boots, and I didn't want to tell you.
Exclusive.
Sorry, Jonathan.
Exclusive. I mean, I don't know. Every other time an iguana comes up in my lifetime, I don't know to fear it or to love it. And it goes back and forth. Sometimes I see something and I go, that's so cool. And more often than not, I go, that's terrifying.
I love them so much. I would do anything to get rid of the iguana hunting season in Florida. I've signed petitions. I'm like,
They would overpopulate.
I would rather the iguanas take over our planet than us have to deal with humans anymore.
Comment below. Let us know if you want to... if you want to continue to let iguanas overpopulate the South Florida area, or if you'd rather have us be able to pow them.
I was on the robot side for iRobot.
Think about Fallout.
Beautiful time. That is amazing.
Yeah, so we're saying we're going to hunt them and eat them.
I mean, we can eat them sometimes. I'm just saying we don't have to kill all of them.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a hard time... I hear this is a problem in Florida. Do you have a hard time storing your mangoes? You know, like when you just pass by the mango trees and you're just trying to grab some. You have a hard time storing them ever? Like you just grab one and then you grab the other and you go, there's so many good mangoes here, I don't know what to do. Do you ever have that problem? Alright, well... I figured out a whole solution for you. Ooh. Are you ready for your world to be rocked?
Absolutely.
Here we go. Look at this flawless technique. So what you have to do is you would think you need to have some kind of pouch or something, but
no.
You just need to have...
some nice tight pants.
Loose pants, tight pants. The looser, the more you can stuff, the tighter you're going to be limited, you know, but...
I guess. Yeah. I mean, if they're stretchy, though. You
know. Now, there's got to be an end goal to this, I think, with how many she's stuffing in there, you know, and I think that the end goal is that she's trying to get it up that ass, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, it's like the gerbil up the ass thing, but with mangoes, and with a it seems to be like a force via numbers.
Yeah. I think she took the whole mangoes make your hoo-ha taste better a little too literally.
Yeah. She's like, man, if only you guys had any pineapple plants around here, then I'd be really set.
Mm-hmm. Sweet like sugar. He's talking about vagina.
He's talking about her specifically.
Obviously.
This is clearly the ex-wife of that man.
Yeah, there's literally like the dumb people, and then there's fucking geniuses. And this is her.
He's still in love with her. He's like, I tell you what, that bitch was crazy, but she'd shove mangoes and pineapples and cherries, bananas, berries, all type of fruits up that vagina, and sweeter than anything else. I wrote a whole song about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch over to our last video. Our last video is what we would like to call down here in Florida a Tammy. Or a Tammy. Tammy's a little bit more tamed. Tammy's cool. Tammy's gonna have cigarettes. She's gonna party. She's gonna have her back. She's gonna fuck up somebody. But Tammy, she's here for a fucking riot. Tammy's here to start some trouble. So this is a video of somewhere in Florida again. All of Florida is pretty much the same. And there's a Tammy in a Walmart, and she's causing a ruckus, and she's got a knife. She looked at the interest person. She said, "That's not a knife. This is a knife." Check out our friends from Australia. Let's see how Tammy and this cop handled the transaction.
Stop it now!
Already off aggressive.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife now!
I'd like to see you try to get it.
Yo, her stance is so drunken Miyagi too. It's drunken Florida Miyagi right here.
Back up.
Let's see you try and get it. Come on then.
Drop it.
You drop your dick out and let's see what happens.
Drop the knife. Drop it now.
How'd I know that?
Put it down.
She sounds like Bobby Hill.
Put the knife down.
I don't know you.
Put it down.
The shoppers in the back just treating like this is daily life. That's Florida. That's what makes this so Florida.
Put it down now.
We still have groceries to get on the other side of the store.
Yeah. They're like, there's no baby formula over here anyway.
Drop it.
That's what she was in there looking at. She was like, God damn it. No peas and carrots with bananas again. And she
put it down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
She's saying I need to feed my family? I'm not a machine?
You think I'm a killer, but I'm not.
Drop the knife.
Tammy, I think that you're crazy.
Switch out to a taser that I think was very visually obvious.
Oh.
Drop the knife.
It's always so funny. It's always funny. Their reaction afterwards. Oh my god. Florida trash of being tased afterwards is always so hilarious. It always follows up with, "You son of a bitch!" It's always, "You motherfucker!" It's, "Oh, you bitch!" They're so mad every time. It's great though. It's so funny. I mean, that's wild that guy had live rounds aimed at her. How you could be staring at baby formula and also be having live rounds out at a bitch. I mean,
that's like the jewelry section and the clothing section right there.
That's baby formula right there.
That is not baby formula.
To the right? That's not baby formula?
No, that's like fucking makeup, and it looks like cosmetics and stuff.
I'm trying to talk like I know,
like, doesn't
Walmart
it look like shampoos
decor, how it's supposed to go. What?
Baby formulas are in big tubs like this.
Well, sometimes they also have those snacks, those little stupid snacks that babies eat, the little...
I don't think that's it.
It's so blurred out. I could be wrong.
Because the baby formula would be by the baby clothes, which would be down that aisle. Believe me, I'm white trash. I know.
I mean, I guess I can't argue that. I mean, you make a good argument.
Why would you put the baby formula next to the jewelry? That's two very high-priced items.
Where do you see jewelry? That's one?
Yeah, it's that stuff.
That's like, those are like Fitbit watches.
Yeah, that's, jewelry.
Nah.
Watches? They got watches in the jewelry.
And that's a kid right there. That's a kid in the picture. That's a kid section. That's a kid section clothing. That's baby food, fam. That's baby stuff. And what about this right here? What about this end cap? That's definitely... Actually, that says connect to something. So it's definitely like
Those are air fresheners.
Hold on. Can
Those
you connect to your air fresheners?
Those are like you connect the pod to the thing that plugs into the wall.
Whoops.
I don't know why those would be by baby food.
Because your baby be stinking up the damn house. I digress. Did Tammy deserve to get live rounds aimed at her? I don't think so. I think that's an easy takedown for this cop. I think that she comes at her, or she comes at him, and that's an easy front kick to the knife, like a quick judo throw over the top. I mean, Tammy's got some force. I'll tell you that much. She could tackle him, but I also think that's an easy matador cape slide as well.
Yeah. So you would agree that like people who are unarmed probably shouldn't have live guns pointed at them, right?
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. The taser was hilarious, dude. She got tased like a deer in headlights. She got one of those goat, like when a goat.
Yeah. When you scare the goat, they pass out.
She froze, and her back hit that. She's. I'm suing
so bad.
I'm suing.
That thing hurts so bad.
Dude.
Have you ever fallen on one of those?
No.
I fell on those multiple times.
Reese's like, you ever been tased to one of them sons of bitches? It hurts.
I've been tased a few times too. Shouts out Denzel. You would tase us randomly whenever we would hang out. So.
Man, you were on the set of Man on Fire, huh? That's crazy.
He was wild.
He was wild.
It was a wild ride being friends with that man.
I say, though, out of all these videos, Tammy is most Floridian out of all these people here.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Super Florida way to handle the situation. Tase the bitch right in the middle of it. Super Florida way for everybody else around them to handle the situation. Just go about your day. In Florida, you want to stand around and watch what's happening, but
you got things to do. It's hot outside.
It's hot outside. You want to go home.
It might rain. You don't want to get stuck in a Walmart if it's going to rain.
Oh, my God. Then you can hear everybody around you. You hear that?
Raining.
Oh, we're not going anywhere. Oh, well, shoot.
Guess we'll have to wait.
You're going to have to walk out to the car.
You got to call Dave up here. He'll pick us up.
And that's why Tammy took out her knife. It's fucking raining.
It probably was raining.
Tammy, you are not our friend. Let me tell you that much. But way to take a taser, Way to take a taser shot. And that's it for the episode. We're done. That's no more Florida and Friends for this week. We've gone over all the best Florida news that we can give to people. Guys, thanks for watching Florida and Friends. Again, submit any Florida videos that you have that you want us to review. Happy to do that on the next Florida and Friends episodes. Make sure you're tie-dyeing up that like button, subscribe button. Make sure you're following on our social medias. Tie-dye that share button. And, of course, check out our other social medias. Check out our Twitch channel. Check out our Patreon. We already told you at the top. Guys, we love you. Thanks for being a Sour fan. Thanks for being a Sour boy. Thanks for being a Sour Sally. Reese, what do you got?
Shout out all the Floridians.
Cadoba.